Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the X Sports Network as region play kicks off tonight for Summertown and Richland. There's been a bit of a change on the head coaching ranks for Summertown as Rick Rice has resigned. Jason Busby will step in for the time being. Let's take a look at the matchup between the Eagles and the Raiders. Taking a look at both teams, Summertown is 0-2 with losses to Lawrence County and Wayne County. Richland is coming off a bye at 1-0 with a win over Cornersville. The head coaches are Jason Busby for the Eagles and Nick Patterson for the Raiders. Busby is in his first game as the interim coach as Rick Rice recently stepped down on Wednesday. The series has been all Summertown so far with a 4-0 mark. Here's what both sides said the key to the game will be.
You know, just playing clean football, doing the little things right, doing what we're supposed to do. We got a great group of kids. And just, fixing the things that we got to correct as far as just little mistakes here and there early in the season. That's definitely always a concern. Conditioning is a concern, making sure we're the team that's outlasting the other team. That's a big focus for us too.
Oh, I've heard that they pass a lot. They're a pretty good passing team. They're well coached. I don't know. I'm just really ready to play on Friday and see what happens.
Kickoff will be in just a few minutes. Be sure to check out our halftime show where we recap last night's college action. North Alabama was on the road in Indiana State, and Tennessee hosted Ball State. Again, that will be at halftime. Enjoy the game.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into Lynnville, Tennessee, where Summertown will be playing Richland at Richland here on this, all of a sudden, a very, very rainy and cool night. This is Clint Brazier, along with my good buddy, Mr. Adam Lindsay. He'll be doing the color for us, along with our technical man extraordinaire, Mr. Will Pettis. Before we get into this game, we'll just address the elephant in the room, Adam. We've had some information that came out this week about our Summertown football team. And so just in case you are kind of unsure or maybe been a little misled or haven't seen all the updated posts, Coach Rick Rice, new head coach Rick Rice, had to take a job for insurance purposes only. He has a son that's handicapped that our county insurance just wouldn't cover. So he had to take a job in Rutherford County to get it where his son could get on his policy. Coach Rice fully expects to be back here by January 1st, what I was just told by his assistant coach, once everything get worked out, and be the coach for the future. He's going to be around Summertown and helping out and doing what he can, and probably here tonight watching this crew. But now, Adam, let's get into football. Summertown kicked off. Richland started. This Richland team's 1-0. Summertown, as we all know, is 0-2. Summertown will start out on defense. They'll be traveling left to right as you're viewing. But, Adam, we know Richland's got a pretty good crew. They beat a really good Cornersville team, and Cornersville's usually a powerhouse. But if you're Summertown, you kind of took one in the mouth week one. Yep. You were on the call with AJ in that game.
Yep.
Last week, go to Wayne County. Looked like he might have improved some things, but still took a 14-7 loss. What's Summertown got to do to kind of keep getting better and keep moving forward here?
Well, at this point, I think they've got to honestly get mean. I think Clint, I hate to say it and put it that way, but sometimes you just got to bear down and go to work. They've got a lot of things against them. They had a big injury to a key player in that first game that's going to be out for a week that hurts. The issue, the instance now with Coach Rice. So they've just got to get to work and bear down and get a little grit to them and see what happens.
All right, on the second down play, number 16, Andrew Huff, running back for Richland, powers ahead off the right tackle. Short gain. It'll make it 3rd and about 5. Summertown trying to get here, stop on down 1. on first possession.
And don't underestimate the importance of ball security tonight, because this could very well hinge on a turnover.
You know it's raining hard when I'm looking on the monitor wheel. If you can see it on screen, it's raining hard. Play action, pass to the receiver who couldn't have been more wide open. That's number 13, Ethan Workman. Goes right through his hands, and like you said, ball security, that ball's got to be real slick. Summertown catches a break there, going to force a punt here early from Richland.
That's a great play call, especially 3rd down, 5. You think they're just going to keep hammering it and try to get that first down. Great play. It was there, but Summertown luckily going to escape a pretty big gain right there in that situation.
I want to let Summertown viewers know that if you get a little distracted and you see a bunch of umbrellas popping up or heads popping up, we're kind of in a tight spot here in this press box on the Richland side, but we sure didn't want to be outside and be soaking wet. Pumps up, end over end. It's going to land at about the 30. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 25, and that's where Summertown will take over. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. You're listening to Summertown football on the X Sports Network.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal.
All right, welcome back to Richland High School. Summertown working on their first offensive series. John Wesley Lindsay, quarterback. He's behind center. Got 2 running backs behind him. Fumble on the first play, but Wesley does fall on and recover it. So as you'd said, Adam, ball security. It's pouring down rain. That field's soaking wet, and so is the grass.
Typically in a game like this, if you have a team that tends to throw the ball more, they're going to have better success, because bottom line is too, it's also difficult for a defensive backs to have to cut. Wide receivers know where they're going. Defensive backs don't know where a receiver's going, but I know Summertown is a team that has really depended on running the football, at least for the first 2 games.
Lindsay, same formation, gets the snap, going to hand it off, powers ahead for a very short game. Let's see who that is. It's so hard up here. That's number 10, Logan Love. He powers ahead for maybe a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and long now for Summertown. Big crowd, big shout out to this Richland crowd. It's pouring down rain, but these stands are pretty full. It is homecoming night here for Richland. Let everybody also know it's kind of spotty service. We're over here in Lynnville on top of a storm coming through, so if it cuts in and out, we'll try to get it back as fast as we can. Lindsay drops back to pass, loses the handle of it just a little bit, but finds it, and then he's going to power forward for maybe a gain of 2, but that's not enough for the first down. Looks like Summertown will be punting as well.
It looks like he might have actually been attempting to throw a pass there.
I think he was, and he just kind of lost the handle of it.
Yeah, on his way coming up to unload the football, it just looked like it kind of slipped out of his hand.
Number 13, Ethan Workman, is back deep for the Raiders.
So is that Williams back to punt. Kicks up, and it's a good one. And over in, going to land about the 45, take a good bounce for Summertown. That's going to stop and come back. Summertown's going to pick it up. Richland will take over on about the 38. We'll stay right here with it. Again, we just want to remind everybody it's kind of a rainy night. Looks like the rain is slacking up and the skies are clearing up, knock on wood. But if our service pops in and out, just stay with us. We'll try to get it back as best we can. Richland goes 3 and out on the first drive. Summertown goes 3 and out on the first drive. They exchange a couple of punts. Richland has it back now. They're on Summertown's 38. Ty Gambrell, excuse me, that's Summertown's. Bryce Miller in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to his running back, Trevor Meadows. He's going around right tackle, and he's going to get a positive gain there, gain of about 5, maybe 6.
Gain of 3.
Excuse me, that's Daniel Hewitt.
Looks like Richland's getting on that ball quick, kind of getting in a hurry up here.
Yeah, I still don't think they'll probably put it in the air much, but I'd say they're going to run all over Summertown as much as they can. That's Hewlett again. He's got some room. He's not going to be caught. Hewlett off to the races. He's into the end zone for the first score of the contest. Touchdown Richland with the extra point upcoming. Adam, I think me or you could have got a pretty good chunk out of it, but we do have some laundry on the field, and I think this one may be coming back.
Yeah. And I can tell you, Clint, looks like two linemen for Richland aren't moving, and they don't look very happy, and everyone's coming back.
Head referee pointed to 53, Mr. Kenton Bostetter, and he kind of had his hands out like not me, and the referees kind of nodded, yeah, you did. So big break for Summertown as Hewitt came off that off tackle just on the little misdirection and took it to the house. Luckily, it's coming back. Back to the original line of scrimmage, I think.
Yep.
That'll make it second down and about 10. Play action. We'll fake the handoff and we'll throw it deep. Pass is incomplete. Pretty good throw there by the quarterback. He was, that's number 13, Ethan Workman. He was sandwiched between two Summertown defenders. Adam, I could have saw a pass interference, but also could have saw a no call. If you're Summertown, you really like that no call.
Yeah, I think that's a no call situation in that the ball was basically thrown up for grabs. You've got two there. It's hard to reward a team when you just throw it up like that.
So that'll make it 3rd and 11 on the end around. He gets crunched. That's number 15, Jake Sands, as he gets crunched by
That's Jesse Howard, number 52.
Jesse Howard for Summertown. So good stop there on the break on the holding call that negated the touchdown. That'll bring Richland back out to punt again. Ty Bryant set back to return one. I'd like to see Ty maybe get a squib kick or something that Ty can pick off on a bounce and maybe get Summertown at least across midfield here.
Well, he's big in this offense. You know, he is a playmaker. It'd be great if he could get something going here for Summertown early on.
Ball snap, going to run out of it a little bit, but it's not a good one. And it's going to stop. It's going to roll across the 45. But Summertown's going to have good field position. They'll be right in front of us.
And I believe Miles Green, Clint, if I'm not wrong on that, a freshman, he got a hand on that football.
Yeah.
That ball was deflected off that punter's foot.
It kind of looked like a wounded duck, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Nice job there by Green coming in and making a big play. That's going to put them almost at midfield.
All right, so Summertown had a fumble, their first possession, their first snap. Second snap was a kind of a handoff off right tackle that went for about 2. Then we had a little confusion. I think, as we both said, Lindsey looked like he was trying to throw it, and it kind of just slipped out of his hands. He just had to tuck it and run, and that's forced the punt. Let's see what Summertown dials up now. We're going to end around Ty Bryant, and he loses his footing, and he'll go down for a loss. I don't know that he would have got much out of it, too, because big number 44, Colton Trimble for Richland, I think he was there waiting on it.
Yeah.
Ty tried to cut it back in to avoid him and just went down. Slick field here. Hey, this one of them games, Adam, that may come down to whoever's got the ball last.
Well, it may come down to that, or it's going to be a costly turnover.
Yeah.
So, and somewhere maybe a return, a fumble return, or maybe a bad turnover deep in the other team's side of the field probably could really hurt.
All right, so we'll do it again. Summertown, second down and about 13. Going to hand it off up the middle. Pushing forward, getting some good yardage out of it. Got the loss back and then some. Let's see, who was it that ran that ball? Was that, I believe that was number 13, Ty Gambrell.
Yeah.
Good run there.
Third down and long for the Eagles.
PA man said third down and long, but it looks like it's maybe about third down and 6, maybe 7 off that run there. But either way.
And it looks like the rain is kind of slowed down and just about dissipated, Clint.
All right, so Lindsey behind shotgun again. Under center again. Going to get a jump. Let's see if Summertown forced it or if they got pulled. See if we got an offsides or a.
I believe you're going to see an offsides.
Get an offsides, so that will make it third and short. I don't think Summertown got a first down out of it, but it does make it third and short.
I saw two people move on Richland's line. The one I noticed the most was the end on the far side away from us. Did cross the line of scrimmage.
It's showing 3rd and 3. So here we go, 3rd down. Lindsey going to hand it off. Tried the option. I think Lindsey probably should have kept it, but he doesn't. He hands it off to Logan Love.
And it looks like he's going to be just a little short.
Yeah, wasn't the best spot, but it's 4th and short. Let's see what Summertown does here. They are on their side of the field, and it looks like the offense is staying on the field.
Yeah.
I like this call.
Yeah, I think you've got to early on, especially the way the offense has been struggling a little bit through 2 games. I mean, this is big here if you can get this and move on into Richland territory.
Powering ahead on the quarterback keeper.
Quarterback sneak.
Look like we got a good spot on this side. Look like we got a terrible spot on the far side. Let's see what we go with.
Looks like that will be a 1st down, but looks like they're going to be measuring this.
They're going to have to bring the chains out and measure it.
Well, it was a very odd situation, Clint. It looked like he easily made the 1st down, but I'm wondering if maybe the ball came loose or something from where it was spotted, or whether they said his knee was down early on. He's short. He's going to be short.
They haven't stretched him out yet.
Eagles have been stopped.
That's actually almost a full yard, Clint. Short.
Well, like I said, the man on this side I thought gave us a better spot. The guy on the other side came in and he kept moving back. So either way, Summertown will turn it over on downs, but I still like the play call.
Yeah, definitely. It's something you got to do.
Say hello to all 46 of our viewers. I would say you ought to be here watching us live, but I don't really blame you because we've been sitting in the rain for a while. Now it's got hot and humid.
Yep.
Handoff from Richland. That's number 16, Andrew Huff. He's going to power ahead for a gain of about 5. Tell you what, Adam, let's open this door and get a little breeze going through here. Yeah, that's much better.
Going to bring up 2nd down for the Raiders.
All right, so 2nd down. Miller in the shotgun. Going to hand it off, and the ball's fumbled. Summertown jumps on it.
Ball is called incomplete.
Ooh, they're going to say it was pitched forward, incomplete pass. And I'd like to see that on our replay and see if that was handed off or shovel pass. That, to me, that looked like it was more of a handoff to me. But
Going to bring up 3rd down.
Bring up 3rd down and about 6. Excuse me, about 4.
Stop here can possibly force a punt.
Out of the shotgun again. He's rolling to his right, looking, firing toward out of bounds. Almost a good catch, but it's incomplete. Now we'll see if Richland wants to try to go for it on 4th and short.
Going to bring up 4th down for the Raiders.
Looks like Richland's going to stay the course and play field position. Try to pin Summertown back. Bryant back to return.
This is also dangerous territory for a fake here, Clint. Summertown hasn't moved the ball a lot, so it might be worth the risk here to see if maybe they might want to pull a little trickeration, as they say here early on.
Agreed. They will kick it, and it's a good one. Pin Summertown well back. Ball's rolling inside the 10, still going to be spotted at around the 5-yard line. So now Summertown's going to have to travel 95 if they're going to get in the end zone. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay right here with us.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any.
All right, welcome back. Summertown's pinned back. Lindsay behind center. Quick handoff to Logan Love, and that goes nowhere. He stood up about the line of scrimmage.
Handoff up the middle for no gain. Stopped by a host of Raiders.
This is what you're wanting if you're Richland, Adam, because unless Summertown can break something off, you're looking at really getting in good position in your next offensive series.
Well, when you're dealing in a field position game, you've got to be able to flip the field. Richland's honestly kept Summertown at bay at the middle of the field virtually the whole first quarter, and this is where that could pay off right here if you make a big stop.
Just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Summertown the same formations. Two running back, got a man in motion now. That's Gamble. Lindsay pitches it out. That's Love. Trying to turn the corner, get some positive yardages out of it. Still going to make it third and pretty long.
Yep. You've got to be careful here if you're Summertown, especially if you look at throwing the football. It's awful big risk to take this deep in your own territory.
For the Raiders.
Third down.
Fans, let's make some noise. Let's go. Let's go.
Summertown's kind of in trouble here, maybe getting a delay of game.
Well, I'm wondering, too, it doesn't look like either Richland are they not using their play clock? Their actual play clock's still stuck on 40, so I don't even know if that's even one they even use.
Man in motion again, that's Gamble. Summertown's trying to draw Richland off sides. I thought they were going to get it. They're going to power ahead there.
Ball is carried up the middle from.
That's going to be short. Yep. Let's see who that was that carried that ball. That's Ty Bryant. He was stopped short. Or excuse me, that's number 20, Anthony Williams, our punter. So he'll just stay in and back it up. Looks like he's ready to kick. Adam's got to take a little break right here, so I'll just do it solo for a minute. Williams back to kick. Richland looks to probably be in good field position here. High snap, but Williams tracks it down. Kicks it away, and it's a good one. Bounces it to 40, goes across midfield. Still going. Great kick by Williams. That'll back Richland up. Going to start in a lot worse field position than I thought they would. But we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
All right, welcome back. The good kick by Williams, a 50-yarder. Richland will take over at about the 40. Hand off to Hewlett. He goes off the right tackle, the right end. He's going to power ahead for a gain of about 5. As our first quarter clock is winding down.
Brings up second down for the Raiders.
We're under 30 seconds. Miller out of shotgun. Look back to throw. Fires one out, and it's completed. It's going to be a first down. He's going to go down out of bounds. He's tackled by a host of defenders. That is number 13, Ethan Workman. That's been his target. Every throw he's made so far, they connected on that one to pick up first down. All right.
On the Raiders.
Going to get a face mask on the Raiders. So 2 big plays for Richland have both been negated by penalties. That's going to back them up 15. Well, must have been incidental, but that's going to back them up 5. But either way, it's going to take that away. It's going to make it second down and 6 again.
So brings up second down for the Raiders.
All right, Richland looks a little confused here. Now they're set. That's Workman in the shotgun. Got a running back on both sides to do a double reverse. That's number 21, Stampish. He's got the first down and then some. He gets the first down as they move across midfield, and that will take us to the second quarter. We're tied at nothing. We'll be back in about 2 minutes. You're listening to Summertown Football on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255. Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Welcome back to Richland. Nothing after the first quarter. Richland is moving the football. It's first down. Going to get a run on the end by Hewitt, and he's broke it. He's running down the sideline. I don't see any laundry on the field this time. He's going to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Richland scores first as they lead it 6-0 with the extra point upcoming. Play number 1 here in the second quarter results in a touchdown for Richland if you're just now joining us. And just for any of our Summertown folks that are wondering about Coach Rice, he's up here with us, isn't he, Will? So he's here, and we can't wait to get him back full time. Extra point's on its way, and it's good. That'll make the score 7-0. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Summertown Sports on the X Sports Network.
Fred Webb, broker, United Country, Southern Tennessee Realty. Let me and my team serve you.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell, 629-3033.
On the web, 931-321-8226.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call.
All right, welcome back. Richland has struck first here in the first play of the second quarter. They lead at 7-0. Summertown will be receiving the kickoff now. Got Ty Bryant back as well as Miles Green. Kickoff on its way, and it's going to Bryant. He's caught it clean, and here he comes. He's across the 20, looking for a block. He's going to get wrapped up. He's going to go down just past the 20, maybe about the 23, and that's where Summertown will take over. Do want to give a big shout out. Will can kind of, here in a minute, we'll get him to go through the Summertown crowd. Appreciate the Summertown crowd all along the fence and up in the stands. Tough road trip to make when it's pouring down rain. But we all know Summertown travels pretty well. Summertown trying to get something going here on this series. Still haven't picked up a first down in the contest. Looking to try to get something going now. John Wesley Lindsay behind center. Going to hand it off up the middle. No, he's going to keep it. He's going to keep it. He's got running room. He's on a foot race to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the end zone. Touchdown, Summertown. John Wesley Lindsay on the option. He even faked me out. I thought he'd hand it to the running back. I was fixing to say a short loss. Next thing you know, Lindsay breaks that thing off, and I see a deer running down the middle of the field. And Summertown has tied this thing up on their first offensive possession here in the second quarter. So apparently both teams just needed a quarter to get it out of their system. Summertown trying to tie it up here with the PAT. That's Williams. Snap's good, holds good, kicks up, and it's good. We're tied. After going one whole quarter without a score, we've played about 34 seconds in the second quarter, and we're 7-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Summertown Sports on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care and
talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
All right, welcome back to Richland High School. In case you couldn't hear the PA blaring, I feel like I'm at a wrestling event. Got John Cena's music playing. If I hear that glass shatter and Stone Cold's music start playing, I might even get pumped up, Will. But Summertown had just tied it up on their first offensive play of the second quarter on about a 60-yard or about a 80-yard run by John Wesley Lindsay off the fake handoff and the option. As he's tied it up, as I said before we went to break, we've played 34 seconds in the second quarter, and we've scored 14 points. We played 12 minutes and didn't get a first down. So things cooking now as Williams set to kick off to Richland. Going to be high and going to be caught at about the 20. And that's the receiver for Richland, number 13, Ethan Workman, and he's going to plow ahead and get a good return as he's going to take it down to about the 41, and that's where Richland will take over. We'll stay right here with it.
Raiders take over.
Let everybody know some other news around Summertown. We've got volleyball, who is rolling as normal. We've got the golf teams that are rolling as normal, especially the girls. I still don't think they've come close to being beat. Middle school football is undefeated. They are 2-0. Had a big win the other night at Wayne County.
Timeout, Summertown.
All right, we're going to get a timeout by Summertown. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the
All right, welcome back to Richland High School. Throw out wide to number 4. That's Daniel Hewitt, who had the big touchdown run. He's going to get a short gain. Good coverage there by Summertown. I think Ty Gambrell on that tackle. All right, snap back, going deep. It's a good pass, going to jump in and intercepted by Summertown. Summertown's going to pick it off. Let's see who was that stepped in front of that pass. That was number 17 for Summertown, Jeff Stoll. So Summertown, after the good interception, they're going to take it over, try to get this lead. Summertown trying to flip the script here after the interception. John Wesley Lindsay brings his team to the line. He's under center again. Same setup. He stops back to throw. Going out wide for Robinson. That's going to go out of bounds. Leads him just a little too far. But I like the play call. And make the Richland know that you can beat them 2 ways. Boy, Will, it took, it seemed like that 12 minutes in that first quarter only took about 3 seconds, and now we hadn't even got to 10 minutes here in the second quarter. Lindsay going to hand it off, powering ahead. That's Love.
Ball run up the middle for the Eagles.
Good carry there. Excuse me, that's Williams.
Third down.
Good carry, gain of about 3.
About 5.
All right, so Love brings his team to a huddle. They're going to say it's 3rd and 6. Sometimes comes the line. You got Brian out wide to the left. You've got Robinson to the right. Handoff up the middle, going to power ahead. He's going to be short of the first down. I'm going to give an update that Forest Loretta is up 21-0. That was 21-7 against Forest. So Loretta's trying to bounce back after that tough loss at Lawrence County last week. Took it down to the wire. I thought it was going to be one of those games whoever had the ball last wins, and Loretta almost did.
All right, Raider fans, on your feet. Let's make
so 4th and 2, and it looks like Summertown's going to go for it. Wouldn't be surprised here if they're not just doing anything else but just trying to draw Richland off sides. But we'll see what happens. Got a man in motion. That's Gambrell. Got the hard snap now. That's Lindsay. Richland not going for it. And Summertown's going to call a timeout. And then probably punt it away. So we'll take it with them. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
Fred Webb, broker, United Country, Southern Tennessee Realty. Let me and my team serve you.
Tyler Webb, 731-438-2084.
Travis Caldwell, 629-3033.
All right, welcome back. It's 4th down and 2. Summertown has brought their offense back on the field without a punter. So Summertown may try it again. We'll see if they may try the hard count again because they still do have a timeout left, or they may take the penalty if they can't get Richland to go. But we'll see if they're going after it. There they are. They're going to snap it. Powers up the middle, and he's stopped. And that's going to turn it over to Richland on downs. So Richland turns it over on the interception, then Summertown's going to turn it over on downs. Richland's going to flip the field. They're going to have a good starting position here. Say the ball's on about the 40. Excuse me, about the 45. Richland hurrying up to the line. Bryce Miller brings his team up. He's in the shotgun. Hands off. Summertown's going to wrap up Hewitt that time, bring him back in the backfield, or at least for a gain of none. And we'll do it again here. Summertown getting the stop there. Finally wrapped up Hewitt. He's kind of got away from Summertown. He's had two big gains, both for touchdowns. Luckily for Summertown, one of them was called back for a holding call.
It's going to be up 2nd down and 10 for the Raiders.
So we'll do it again, 2nd down and about 11. Hand off to Hewitt again. He's going off right tackle. Summertown trying to wrap him up, and they do, but not before he picks up a gain of about 5. And that'll make it 3rd and 5. But if you are Richland now, you're definitely in 4-down territory this deep in Summertown field. So you're probably going to have to get 2 stops here if you're Summertown.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Raiders.
Would be very shocked if Miller has thrown the ball a lot tonight. I'd be real shocked if they don't try to just run ahead with Hewitt here twice to just make sure they get a 1st down. Now Richland's going to talk about it, and they're going to take a timeout. We'll be back. Stay with us. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Summertown Football.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
3rd down and 6. Richland definitely in 2-down territory here. They call timeout, talk about it here. Miller's going to take the snap. Well, now they're going to break out of motion, get into a Wildcat, excuse me. That's the receiver now, going to take that snap, and he's going to hand it off in the end around. I think we're going to get a legal formation. Either going to get a legal formation or a false start, but either way, it's going on Richland, going to back them up.
False start on the Raiders.
False start. That backs Richland up. They're going to be, it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Penalty. It'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Raiders.
11 sounds better, so we'll go with that. I think Richland kind of overthunk that one a little bit. Now they come back to the line of scrimmage with Bryce Miller. He's in the shotgun. Gets the snap. He's rolling to his right. Looks back to throw, and he's going to turn it loose. Got a man. Goes right through his hands and comes down. That pass is a little lower, timed a little bit better on the jump to number 13, Ethan Workman. Summertown would have been in trouble. Gets away with another one there. That'll make it 4th down and 10. And let's see if Richland's going to try to pin them back on a punt or go for it here. They did back them up, so it looks like they're sending out their punt unit again, going to try to play field position here and pin Summertown back. You know, Ty Bryant's been on the edge of breaking one a couple of times, and he just lost his footing on this slick turf or what.
Number 25, Matthew Coker.
Let's see him get a hold of something and break one right here. Kicked away. Ball's going to squib and go out of bounds Summertown's going to start with better field position than they probably deserve. It's going to go out of bounds about the 25. So not a bad place to start from. Good stop there if you are Summertown. Good hold by that defense. Summertown will take it over here with 7:24 to go in the second quarter. If you're just now joining us, my cohort, Mr. Adam Lindsay, I think he got a work call that he had to go take. So I'm solo here, and Will's still our technical man. I may throw a microphone on him as much as he likes talking on these things. Either way, here we go. Summertown in the high formation this time. Going to roll out. Going to throw it. That's Robinson just over his outstretched arms. Pass incomplete. We'll do it again. 2nd down and 10.
Bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles.
Shout out to the student section. They represented well. See a lot of volleyball players. They don't usually get to come to a lot of Friday night games, Will, because they're usually playing in tournaments. They took off this weekend because they're going to Gatlinburg next weekend for a big one. I am not. I am not making that trip. Ty Bryant. On the reverse. He's wrapped up in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 1 or 2. That'll make it 3rd and about 12.
A loss on the play results in 3rd down and long for the Eagles. On your feet, Raider fans. Let's go. Make some noise. Make some noise.
All right. 3rd and 12. Clock's at 6:45. We're tied at 7 here before halftime. Ty Bryant and Robinson's going to come out both to the right. Maybe see a screen across the middle. Maybe see a slant here. Tight end in motion. We're going to hand it off. Stop for a short gain. Summertown's going to have to punt it away. Playing safe there is Summertown. Trying not to make sure they turn it over on a short field here. So that'll bring out the punting unit for Summertown. One good thing you've got if you are Summertown, you've got a kicker in Williams who I was already netted over a 50-yard punt that really bailed Summertown out when they were pinned deep. So we'll see if he can do it again. Number 13, Ethan Workman for Richland. He's back to return it. He's been the target on offense that Miller has went to pretty much every time he's thrown, with the exception of a screen pass to Hewlett. Williams has it, kicks it away, and it's a good one. Lands at about the 45, takes a good bounce for Summertown. Bryant picks it up. He probably could have let that roll. Probably could have let that roll 5 more yards. But either way, another good punt by Williams. Richland will start from the 40.
5:18 left to go in the half.
We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us.
Summertown 7. You're
Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a...
All right, welcome back. Richland taking over. That's Miller. He's in the shotgun. Got running backs to both sides of him. He's going to hand it off. And on the left edge, let's see, that's number 15, Jake Sands.
Number 16,
number 16, Andrew Huff. Gain of about 4.
About 5.
Me and this PA guy cannot get along, Will. I see 4, he says 5. I say 6, he says 7. Back to throw. Ball gets tipped and intercepted. Robinson has it. He's across the 40 to the 30. We're going to get a flag and a hold. Looks like on number 17 for Summertown. Jeff Stoll, but either way, that's after the interception, so Summertown's going to take over probably about the 45 after they back it up 10 on the hold. But good job by Gavin Robinson. He just spied and waited, had a good return there. So Summertown's going to get the ball back with 4.5 to go here in the second quarter.
There is a flag on the field. After the interception, it's a hold against Summertown.
Well, I don't know why. The hold was around the 30. That seems like a little bit more than 10 yards to me. But
take over at the 45-yard line.
But either way, Summertown does get the stop they need. They'll take over on the 45 on Richland's side of the field. Trying to get something going now. Lindsay on the option. He's going to keep it. Cut it back up. Going to power ahead for a gain of about 2 positive yards.
Gain of about 3.
It's kind of funny now, isn't it, Will? Now that I pointed it out. I'm sure you folks at home can hear. I'll say one number and the PA man will say another. It's probably just a good thing it's not my job. And it says 2nd and 7 on the scoreboard, so he must have been right. Summertown not getting in any hurry. We're under 4 minutes to go. Lindsay, Summertown taking a while to get out of the huddle. And I think Summertown's going to have to burn a timeout, and they will, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low.
All right, welcome back. Coming out of the timeout. It's 2nd and 7. Summertown has the ball on Richland's side of the field at the 43-yard line. We're set to play now as Lindsay under center, 2 running backs behind him. Drops back, snaps, throws, going to throw it a little wide. It's going to go off Robinson's hand. Coach for Summertown, I think he wanted a pass interference, and Robinson did get bumped, but I think that ball was probably uncatchable either way. So we get a no call, and we'll do it again. 3rd and 7 now. And I think now if you're Summertown, if you don't pick up a first down, you're probably hoping you want to run a little clock here and not give Richland a lot of time left to score before the half. Definitely want to avoid the penalties here if you're Summertown. They're having a hard time getting out of the huddle and get play calls in. And here comes Lindsay. He's finally coming to the huddle. Trying to get on the ball here as the play clocks aren't working. That's why we don't really actually ever know until we see a line from the back judge. But Lindsay's going to tuck it in. Probably a no gain there. He might have got a yard. I'm not sure, but that'll make it 4th down and about 7 to go.
Down for the Eagles.
So clock's running, 4th and 7. Summertown's going to keep their offense on the field. Let's see if they're going to try to draw Richland off sides. If it doesn't, they'll probably have to take a penalty and back up and punt. And they may be just going for it. Looking for the hard count is Lindsay. Summertown, as I said, has no timeouts, but they can just take a penalty if they're planning on punting with Williams. The 5 yards won't hurt him too bad, as he's been booming them all night. And I think that's what Summertown, no, he's going to fake. Lindsay's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. He's going to power ahead, but I think he's going to come up just short of the first down. Richland folks are wanting a false start, but they're actually better that they got to stop there instead of a punt. So Richland's going to start in pretty good field position here on about the 37. Well, Summertown kind of late getting on the ball here, but now they do. Referee's a little rush to get that down quicker than normal. But here we go. Meadows. Miller. Going to hand it off. Going to try to juke a player out, and he does. He's running up the sideline. Now he's going to step out of bounds. That's number 13, Ethan Workman. So first down on play number 1 here. 2:23 to go. We'll do it again. Same setup as Miller is in the shotgun. Excuse me, that's not even Miller. Yeah, that's Ethan Workman. He's taking the snaps.
Number 22.
It looks like Miller, after that last interception, has been pulled, and they're playing their receiver. Ethan Workman is taking the snaps now for Richland. So that's something to look out for.
3 brings up second down and long for the Raiders.
In the shotgun. Workman rolling to his right, and he's tackled.
Workman keeps the ball, runs it to the right.
No gain on the play, maybe a gain of 1 or 2, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll make it third and 13. We're going to get a timeout by Richland. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work.
All right, welcome back. 3rd and 13. Summertown looking to get a stop here before we head to halftime. We're tied at 7 with 1:38 to go. Miller, he's back in the game. Flares it out to Tarpley. Running down the sideline. He's going to be stopped short of the first down, as that's Hewitt, not Tarpley. Stopped short of the first down. They'll make it 4th and doable, though.
It's going to bring up 4th down for the Raiders.
4th and about 5, maybe 6. And he must have got out of bounds because the clock's not running. So Richland going to go for it here. 4th down, 6 to go. Summertown needing a stop, just if nothing else, to get them to halftime. Miller rolling back, going to let it fly. Got a man open, and Robinson's going to come in there in the last minute, stick a hand in there and knock it away. And they'll turn it over on downs. Does Richland turn it back over to Summertown? I would say Summertown's going to probably play pretty conservative, make sure the clock runs here and gets to halftime tied at 7. But it also wouldn't shock me if we don't try to break something on a surprise. We'll stay right here with it. 1:25 to go. 7-7. Minute 25 to go before halftime, that is. The rain has stopped. It's just very muggy and very wet and very humid down here on the field.
We would like to wish Caroline Jackson a happy birthday. She walks down the stairs. Happy birthday, Caroline.
And in case anybody knows Caroline Jackson, it's her birthday. But here we go. Summertown jumped early on that and got away with it. They're going to just plow ahead for a gain of about 3.
Carries the ball up the middle.
That'll make it 2nd down. Clock is under a minute. 2nd down, 5 to go as we're getting ready for halftime. Lindsay gets his play. He's in the huddle now. Breaks it. Now Lindsay's going, Lindsay's going to break out into the receiver position. That was Robinson. Lindsay, it's number 20, Anthony Williams. He powers ahead, no gain. And the clock's going to continue to run. 30 seconds.
On your feet, Raider fans. On your feet. Let's go. Make some noise right here.
Richland PA guys telling everybody to get on their feet. But if Summertown runs another play, I think they're crazy. So I hope we don't see another play. If we do, it needs to just be a victory formation. Let's get to halftime. But 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. And that's going to take us to halftime. We'll be back in just a little bit going over some stats, getting ready for second half action. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the halftime show here on the X Sports Network. We hope you're enjoying all the exciting high school football action here on the X Sports Network. Last night, the college football season got going for the Lions of North Alabama as they went far up north to take on Indiana State. First ever meeting between the Lions and the Sycamores here in the second quarter, down 6-0. Shunderick Powell going to break free and get into the end zone from 12 yards out. The Lions would lead 7-6 at the half. Moving ahead to the fourth quarter, Gavin Screws is going to find Tice Farah for the 2-yard score. The 2-point is good. The Sycamores now lead it 14-7. With under a minute left, Noah Walters is going to find Corson Swan for the 10-yard score. It's 14-all. We're heading into overtime. In overtime, after an Indiana State field goal, it's Walters. Tries to launch this one up into the end zone. However, it will get picked off at the goal line as Indiana State goes on to win this one 17-14. Ball State and Tennessee hooking up at Neyland Stadium. First quarter action here. Hendon Hooker finds Jalen Hyatt, and he does the rest for the 23-yard score, putting the Vols up 7-0. Now up 10-0, it's Hooker on the call his own number for the 1-yard touchdown run. 17-0. It's a Volunteer lead. Now to the second quarter, it's Hooker. Once again, the keeper. It's a 3-yard touchdown, and that makes it 24-0 Tennessee. Then Jabari Small going to get some help here from his offensive lineman as he gets pushed in for the 7-yard score. The Volunteers rolling, leading at 31-0. And right before the end of the half, Hooker going to roll out to his left and find Walker Merrill for the 16-yard touchdown connection. The Volunteers would lead 38-0 at the half and go on to win big, 59-10. Kickoff for the second half will be in just a few minutes. Enjoy the rest of the game, and we'll see you guys tonight for all the highlights of all the local high school sports action coming up on the final score.
This is the X Sports Network.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your local sports forecast.
Chief Meteorologist Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, checking in with your halftime weather forecast right here on the X Sports Network, and your hourly forecast for the overnight, showing a shower or thunderstorm may be continuing through the late evening hours, and I can't completely rule out a shower after midnight, but I do think most of the evening activity diminishes after midnight here. Overnight lows near 70 degrees, and then shower and thunderstorm chances pick up as we head through the late morning hours of your Saturday, possibly starting in the mid-morning and then showers and thunderstorms widespread as we head into the afternoon. Looking like a wet Labor Day weekend ahead here. A few isolated showers and thunderstorms continuing through the late evening on Futurecast. By 11 o'clock, we're back into the mid to upper 70s here, only dropping toward the upper 60s and lower 70s around daybreak. Notice maybe a passing shower possible as early as then, but then through the mid to late morning into the midday hours, showers and thunderstorms become widespread over portions of southern middle Tennessee down through northwest Alabama. Not a guarantee everybody gets rain. They're still a little scattered here, but they will be numerous into the afternoon. Some of these could produce locally heavy downpours and maybe some gusty winds. Showers and thunderstorms continue into the evening hours, scattered at times, and even overnight into your Saturday night, because of a stalled frontal boundary to the northwest and a disturbance just off to the southwest, moving closer to the area, interacting with Gulf moisture. The rainy pattern continues from our Saturday into Sunday. Rain and thunderstorms likely at times, and through Sunday night into Labor Day on Monday as well. And honestly, scattered showers and thunderstorms continue to be possible for much of next week. We're getting into a rainy weather pattern here. Here's your hourly breakdown for your Saturday. Rain and thunderstorms becoming likely by mid to late morning through the midday and afternoon. Through the evening hours, here's some of the rainfall locally heavy at times, and scattered thunderstorms continuing overnight. Daytime highs only in the low to mid 80s for your Saturday here. And the next 7 days like this. Rain and thunderstorms likely at times, not the whole time, but at times Saturday and Saturday night, Sunday and Sunday night, Labor Day on Monday, and then things become more scattered as we head toward the middle and latter portion of next week. Daytime highs staying in the low to mid 80s all the way through the end of next week. Morning lows staying in the upper 60s to near 70. You can always get the latest weather information by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. You get Live Viper Interactive Radar, hourly and 7-day forecasts produced by the weather team here. Watch warning notifications, our live streaming weather channel, and it's a completely free download. You can either scan the QR code here on the screen or search your app store for Tennessee Valley Weather. You can also find our all local digital weather channel 24/7, the Tennessee Valley Weather channel, by searching Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or YouTube for Tennessee Valley Weather. That's it here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay tuned to the Exports Network for all your latest Friday night high school football coverage.
Excuse me, McGaughan stolen away by Pig, and Pig's going to get the dunk on the other end. Weston Pig elevates and throws it down. He's got 9 points, and the nest is going crazy. I was not prepared for that. Wow. This place is buzzing. No one saw that one coming at all.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management-level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Since 1986, Southeast Carriers, Inc. has been a family-owned and operated business in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We strive to have updated equipment and technology to make our drivers' job easier. We offer large company pay and benefits with a small company atmosphere. Are you tired of just being a number when you call your current company? Here you will be known on a first-name basis, and all we ask is for you to give us an opportunity to prove that we are different than most trucking companies. For more information, visit southeastcarriers.com.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
It's time for some straight talk about zero.
All right, welcome back to Richland High School. We're getting ready to start the second half. Got a little stats for you. Total offense, Summertown with 116 total yards, as Richland with 121. Summertown with 24 plays. Both teams with 24 plays, both averaging around 5 yards. Summertown rushing, averaging 5.5 on 21 attempts for 116 yards, 110 for Richland on 14 carries. Passing, Summertown 0 for 3, Richland 2 for 10 for 55 yards, or 5 yards, excuse me. We're tied at 7 as we get ready to start the second half. We put a little extra time on the clock, so we've got about 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go here before we resume. But I do have my cohort back, Mr. Adam Lindsay. Adam, I hope you had a good little vacation. Me and Will just been up here working our tail off.
Well, I'll just go ahead and tell you I would much rather have been doing this than what I was doing. I had a little emergency dealing with at my job. So
I did tell folks Adam's got one of those jobs that I've coached with him and been friends with him long enough to know that sometimes he just has to drop what he's doing on a dime and take care of work. But Adam, what you missed was we played 12 minutes in the first quarter and had no score, and it just flew by. The first play of the second quarter, Richland marches it down, scores a touchdown on play number 1. And then ensuing, Summertown, their first play in the second quarter, John Wesley Lindsay fakes the option, keeps it, runs it about 70 yards, and ties this thing up. And we haven't had a score yet since. But both teams have made some adjustments. Both teams have had some things going, and then either throw an interception if you're Richland, which has thrown about 2 already. And Summertown's turned over on downs. They can get right there and smell it, but they just can't execute to get that going for it on 4th down. So this may become a ball game here where the team makes fewest mistakes may win a ball game.
Well, and luckily, even though I was on the phone having to deal with some stuff, I did watch most of what you were talking about. At least I saw it unfold. The stat that jumps out at me, and I was looking at those same stats, Clint. If Summertown's going to win this football game, Richland is averaging 7.9 yards per rush. That's almost 8 yards a rush. That has got to be cut down. You've got to start putting Richland in long-distance situations. I mean, Summertown's right here. I mean, they've got a shot very similar to last week. I believe it was a 7-6 game, I think, at halftime against Wayne County. So they're in this, and, you know, and you're hoping they can make some plays down the stretch. They've got a really good chance at winning this football game if they can just sure up a few things here.
So Summertown will be getting the football to start the second half.
Uh-oh.
What are we uh-ohing?
I saw a lightning strike.
Oh, gotcha.
And I don't know if the officials saw it.
Maybe we'll wave it off as heat lightning.
Maybe. And actually, I think it was. So maybe
ball gets squibbed on the ground as number 4, Miles Green, just dives on it. And I don't know if he slipped or purposefully dove on it. But either way, Summertown would look like he might be able to pick it up and go. He's going to be down to about the 25, and that's where they'll start their offense. And as you said, Adam, you got those 8 yards per carry that Richland's averaging. They've just shot themselves in the foot, whether it's interception or a fumble at the wrong time or a costly penalty, a holding or a face mask that's backed them up when they've had some things going. I think if you're in the during the halftime break there, if you're Richland, I think you're trying to get a little bit more disciplined, and because you've definitely kicked yourself in the foot several times. Summertown here now. That's Wesley Lindsay with it. He's going to hand it off to number 10, Logan Love, and he stopped after a short gain.
And, you know, Clint, like you were saying, if Summertown does manage to pull this game out, another play that's going to loom big is that play early on. Of course, it was raining hard, but that dropped halfback pass.
It was.
That was going to give them easily a first down, probably around their own 30, and they might even score on that play.
And it was on fourth down as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on a 4th and 4 or 5 call. Great call. I mean, so that looms big. Like you said, Clint, they have made some mistakes shooting themselves in the foot.
Have some information from Columbia Academy. They're playing a really tough team. I can't remember who he said, but from our buddy Chris Yao, he said they're in a lightning delay, and I saw the lightning that you were talking about, Adam. Powering ahead now. Let's see. That was number
Ball is carried up the middle again.
Number 10, Logan Love again. He powers ahead for another game.
And a lot of times, Clint, they may be looking for the actual streaks of lightning. It's just basically lighting up the sky, but you don't really see what a lot of us would call a streak of lightning as far as air-to-ground lightning. So that might be what they're, but you're seeing it every few minutes now. The sky will light up around the field.
So third down, about 2 to go. We'll get a new football in here, as that one must be wet. Going to give Summertown a little bit of extra time to make sure they're on the same page as they break the huddle. You've got Bryant and Robinson flared out toward us on the right side, on the short side of the field. Lindsay going to hand it off, and Love is just stuck. That's going to be a loss on the play. And that'll make it 4th down and about 2, 4th down and about 3.
It's going to bring up 4th down for Summertown on their own 35-yard line.
All right, so it's very, very short. They are going to give him some forward progress. Going to say it's 4th and inches. Coaching staff up here in the box with us, we can tell you what's going to happen right now because I just heard the play call.
I like this. I like having Coach up here with us.
And I love it.
Yeah.
But we're going for it. Summertown not worried about field position. Quarterback sneak. And that's Lindsay. He's powering ahead. Let's see what kind of spot they give him. It looks like he's got it unless he gets a terrible spot.
From the looks of the end man farthest away from it, he has it. But the one on this end, it seems maybe he is a little shorter. Hopefully he'll get a benefit of a good.
They're going to bring the chains out again. So we'll just have to see. Summertown being aggressive here, and I like it. Hey, Adam, you're 0-2. You took one on the chin, probably the worst loss you've had maybe in the program's history, in the short history of football, against a really good Lawrence County team.
Yeah.
But then you go on the road to familiar District 12 rival in Wayne County and lose a tough one. So you're trying to get something positive going here and just see that you can pick up that short game.
They're going to get this one, I think.
And that's going to be a first down.
First down, Summertown.
Well, and you know, it also goes to the idea too that your coach has a lot of confidence in your line, you know, and your offense when you go that deep in territory. I mean, they were basically on the 35-yard line of Richland. I'm sorry, of their own 35.
Right.
So, you know, it's good. It builds confidence in those kids when those coaches have a belief that they can get that yardage when they need to.
So the whistle has been blown. We'll start the clock now. Lindsay will set up behind center. He's got two runners back behind him, and Williams and Love. Going to hand it off to Love. And he's stacked up at about the line of scrimmage. Might have got a game of one.
Yeah.
Ball run up the middle.
And that was Williams that time, not Love. They're messing me up with one of them number 10, one of them number 20.
And, you know, this Richland line has some pretty good size on it, Clint. But I will say, is much size as they do have, it's actually Summertown's got to like it a lot better than the line they've had to face at Lawrence County.
Absolutely.
I mean, that line was huge and dominant. So
haven't had any update on Lawrence County tonight. I think they were around, was it Maplewood they were going to tonight? Montgomery Central, that's where they were. So that'll be a little tougher test than traveling on the road there. Flair across the middle to Robinson. He lays out and makes the catch.
Nice throw.
And I think it's going to be good for a first down, according to the spot.
Yeah. That's a nice slant there to get open. And Lindsay put it a little bit behind him, but it was a pretty well-thrown ball. Nice play there.
Do have an update. Lawrence County keeping their foot on the gas. They're up 28-0 at Montgomery Central. So they look to go 3-0. There's only 2.5 minutes to go there in the third quarter. All right, so here we go. Lindsay under center. For the handoff, gives it to Love. He's going to power ahead. Gain of about 3.
I'm telling you, Clint, this option that they've been running a lot with Lindsay, of course, he had that big play, you know, for the touchdown. But they are really, Richland is really zeroing in on the running back here coming up the middle. You wonder here if you're fixing to see that fake handoff and try to get Lindsay out around the edge again.
Right.
They're really zeroing in on the middle right now, Richland is.
So coming out of the huddle, Robinson's going to break out here toward us to the right. Bryant, lone receiver to the left. Same running backs behind Lindsay. He's going to get looks probably a false start on Summertown. Usually if that's blown dead. Oh, they're going to is it offsides? It's going to be an offsides on Richland. So the breaks keep coming for Summertown. Richland keeps shooting themselves in the foot.
And you know, Clint, for years, Tito Lestolay basically had a rule that if you were offsides, they would let the play go if the defense was offsides. Of course, then they found out too if a player was actually too far enough offsides and you couldn't get him blocked, you know, you can end up getting a kid hurt.
Right.
So now if they see that offsides, they'll call it dead. You know, where in the NFL, for example, they just let the play go.
So Summertown, instead of 2nd and 7, it's going to be 2nd and 2. They're on the 45 of Richland. Lindsay hands it up. Lindsay going to keep it. He's on the foot race. He's up the sideline to the 20, the 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown Summertown on the fake handoff by Lindsay, and he scores his second touchdown on basically the same play. Breaks it out to the wide this time. Just leaves Richland in his dust. That's going to put Summertown on top 13-7 with the extra point up coming by Williams.
You think they got a spot available to put me on the staff?
Adam,
you know, maybe offensive play call.
You couldn't have called that any better than you did. You drew it up. We just had to wait an extra play because we had an offsides on it, but it was dialed up and ready to go.
See, there you go. I've done learned if you guess enough, 10% of the time I'm usually right.
There you go.
I'll hit it once every once in a while.
What is it to say on Anchorman? 60% of the time it works every time.
Yep.
Oh, the ball gets fumbled, and it's going to go down. So PAT won't be good on the bad snap or the bad catch of the snap. I don't know whose fault we put that on, but either way, Summertown has taken the lead. They lead at 13-7. with 6:38 to go here in the third. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Summertown Football on the X Sports Network.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
All right, welcome back. After the touchdown by John Wesley Lindsay, Summertown leads at 13-7. They'll be kicking off to Richland, which will be Richland's first time to have the ball here in the second half, as Summertown ate up about 5.5 minutes on that clock.
That was a great play call, Clint, by the way, by Summertown. Those ends had been crashing for a few plays, really concentrate on that handoff up the middle, and it was a well-designed play. Richland's going to be a little bit more disciplined on their ends if they're going to keep that from continuing to happen.
So Williams to kick off. Going to send it, and it's a good one. Called it about the 10. He's busting up the middle. Summertown's going to wrap him up and bring him down at around the 35, and that's where Richland will take over. I'll tell you what, Ethan Workman, senior for Richland, he does a little bit of everything, Adam.
Yes.
They did bench their quarterback there toward the end of that first half, and Workman comes out of that receiving spot, and he takes the snaps, marches them down the field. Luckily, Summertown got the stops they needed to keep them from getting it in.
Yep.
But this Workman kid, he's kind of won me over. That kid's a workhorse.
Well, and you know also, too, now he didn't make the play, of course, but he was actually on the receiving end of that dropped pass. You know, he was actually going out for a pass early, and that was him that was out on the halfback pass route. So like you said, he's a versatile kid for sure.
And the rain is starting to come down again. That is Hewitt. He's wrapped up for no gain. Good penetration there by the defense of Summertown. As you said, I don't know if you can probably see it on your screen. That means if you can see it on your screen, that means it's raining pretty hard. And so it's coming down again as the umbrellas have popped back out and people are taking cover. Handoff again. Hewitt trying to bust it outside. He does get some running room. He's going to power ahead for a gain of about 3, maybe 4. That'll make it third down and about 8. Summertown looking for a stop, trying to make Richland punt here on their first possession.
Third down and long for the Raiders.
Trips right for Richland as Miller, who's back in now, is going to let a pass fly, and it goes through the hands of the receiver. Goes out of bounds. That'll make it fourth down and about 8. Let's see how aggressive Richland wants to be now with the rain coming down hard again. They're going to send the punting unit out.
You know, and like you were saying, Clint, it's good to be aggressive, but 4th and 7 or 8 in the rain, sometimes that's not a very good decision to make if you do attempt to go for it. So I like the call here by Richland.
So Ty Bryant back. I'd like to see him get one that he's got a chance to maybe get a good return on here.
Definitely.
It's a fake. Ball's thrown, and it's intercepted by Summertown. Summertown has it across midfield now. And it'll be their ball, taking things over from about the 43.
There was 2 people in the vicinity of that pass, Clint, and I don't know if either one of them were turned and looking at the football. So I don't know if that was some miscommunication or just a poorly designed play, but something went haywire.
Big shout out to number 75, the senior lineman, dropped back as Summertown snuffed that out as he comes up with the interception and the return.
That will be Caden Scott.
Who did I say?
I think, right? Is that right?
Caden Scott.
Yeah, big play. Yeah, big play there.
Did I say Scott Caden? I may have just read it backwards. But either way, good job, Caden Scott, the senior, the lineman. He'll stay out there on offense now. And Summertown's working. Handoff to Love. Punches ahead, gets a good gain. Summertown getting a little bit more yardage now, Adam, as they have shown they aren't afraid to throw the ball and they aren't afraid for that quarterback to keep it. It's kind of opening things up in the middle.
Exactly.
They're getting 3 or 4 instead of -1 or 2 now. And Love, and I'll got to give Logan Love and Anthony Williams some credit. You know, they've been hit hard a lot tonight, but it looks like they're getting stronger and stronger.
Definitely doing a good job here. But like you said, I think it's big opening up the middle of that field with the success Summertown has had around the ends.
Lindsey going to keep it. Power ahead. He's going to have a first down.
Coach, get him over there. Tell him quarterback keeper, tackled by number 5, Seals.
All of a sudden, the umbrellas are out and the Richland fan base are quiet. We're going to get an official timeout. I think they're going to measure, but that was not a very good spot. To me, it looked like he had it by a mile, but I still think he does have it.
I can tell you, I've seen more measurements this game than you would see in an average 3-game span you've seen in this one game.
Coach, get up. You talking to Ty Gambrell? Okay. Tell him to block the end out.
I think they're going to be a little short. Nope, they're going to give it. There it is. All right. I don't even know why we measured that. That was 1.5 feet.
Well, I kind of wonder at times, you know, and like I said, I've officiated for a while, and, you know, if it's fairly easy to see, it's not something you want to do is break the tempo of the game up by bringing in the chains. But this officiating crew's done a good job overall for sure.
I agree.
I'll give them credit.
It wouldn't be me if I didn't get on to them for something.
Yeah, you got to.
Rain's kind of slacked up a little bit. It was coming down there hard
yeah,
but it's kind of slacked up a little bit. Handoff to Love. Punches ahead. Another good first down run by Summertown. Love's going to come up a little gingerly that time, but he looks okay. Excuse me, that wasn't even Love. That was the Jesse Howard, senior offensive lineman. I think he got a little banged up. Maybe got stepped on or run over there.
One thing I've noticed too, Clint, Lindsey, a lot of times when he'll make that handoff, he'll go ahead and just go and level someone himself. Right. Even on the end around that they went up the middle and he went around the end, he actually laid a good block too. So
there's something good about getting to watch Colton Schaefer play because Lord knows Colton Schaefer didn't shy away from if he wasn't making a pass or running, he was going to look for somebody to hit. Lindsey going to keep that handoff, going to stretch ahead, going to get positive yardage out of it.
Number 55, Montero.
It's like it's going to be maybe a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards short. Probably third and about a yard and a half, maybe.
Third down and 2 for Summertown.
All right. We just heard the coaching staff in here in the box with us say you're in 2-down territory, and they are correct because Summertown is on the 29. And it's just 3rd and 2, so you're just looking positive yardage. Even if you don't get a first down, Adam, make it. It needs to be 4th and 2 or less when you go forward. If you have to go forward on 4th and 2.
And like you're saying, Clint, this might be Summertown's biggest possession of the game. You're inside the 25-yard line. A score here possibly will put you up 2 scores. Your defense is playing pretty well.
Absolutely.
This could win you a football game, or put you in a very good position to win it.
Lindsey's going to keep it. He's going to power ahead. He's going to have the first down. Tell you what, Lindsey, he's just getting stronger and stronger as he goes.
You can tell. I can tell you where the toughness of my family went to. It's not on my side. It went.
I was trying to figure out where this kid gets so tough. Last name Lindsey.
Yeah, well, and of course, you know that's actually my. He would be my nephew. So his dad and my dad are brothers.
I got you.
That way.
Well, he's got
his grandfather and my dad are brothers. So
well, I may joke, but there's a senior pitcher that Summertown has this year that's tougher than a pine knot that I know of too, that I'm going to brag on a lot more than you will. So pretty popular name here in Summertown sports this year, the quarterback and your best pitcher on your softball team.
But, yeah, I'll tell you, though, Lindsey, especially the first game which he struggled at Lawrenceburg, you know, first game he's ever started, he is really showing some maturity
and
tonight.
And the kid's just a sophomore.
Definitely. He's shown us a lot tonight.
Oh, fumble. Diving in on it, I think, is Williams. So that saved disaster. Good job by Anthony Williams getting in there on that. Looks like in Loretta.
Brings up 2nd down and 11 for Summertown.
Or excuse me, is that Forrest or Loretta? No, that's Loretta. Loretta is leading 31-21. I don't know the time limit, what they've got on there, but it says it's in the third. Loretta up 10 on Forest. So that loss will make it 2nd and 11. Play clock approaching 1 minute.
I'll tell you, too, Clint, if you like exciting football, that Loretta-Lawrence County game
I did.
was an enjoyable football game to watch.
I watched it from start to finish.
Yep.
Not to take anything away from our Eagles, but I was going back and forth, and that game, Summertown's game got over with probably 45 minutes before that one did.
That's what I did. I got done with the Summertown game and moved to it. It was a enjoyable game. Those are two really talented teams.
Quarterback keeper dives ahead. He was handed off to Love. Short gain, but he does get ahead for some positive yardage. And I would say, Adam, you're in 4-down territory here as deep as you are, unless you feel like Williams has got the boot for this one.
Looks like Summertown's going to let the third quarter clock run out.
You are correct, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back in a couple of minutes getting ready for fourth quarter action. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
All right, welcome back to fourth quarter action here as we start the fourth frame. Summertown leads at 13-7 here at Richland. It'll be their ball, third down and about 9, but you are in 4-down territory. Back to throw, ball is thrown right to Richland as Lindsey was hit as he was thrown. Ball's intercepted, and that is number 16, Andrew Huff. He's pushing it down the sideline, still not wrapped up, all the way down to about the 10. And that's where Richland will take over. Tough luck there if you are Summertown, and that has woke up this Richland crowd who was dead. I think you can probably barely hear me on my headset here. But Richland back in business. They're going to say he goes out at about the 13. But either way, it'll be 1st and 10.
And Clint, that linebacker, he just dropped right back into coverage, and
Lindsey got popped when he threw it, and it took a lot off of it.
It fluttered up in there right to that linebacker who dropped back. So tough luck, but Summertown's got to get a stop right here. You've got a chance here. You just got to come up with a stop deep in your own territory.
As I'd said, Workman's going to run from the quarterback position. He's going to take the quarterback keeper all the way into the house. Just like that, Richland has tied it back up, and they've got a chance to go ahead here with the extra point upcoming. As you can tell, it's woke the Richland crowd up. That interception by number 16, Andrew Huff. He returned all the way to the 13, first play, as Ethan Workman powers it ahead in. Snaps down, kicks up, and it's no good. So we've got a tied ball game with 11:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
AJ Bates.
All right, welcome back to Richland. Richland has tied it back up. Summertown forced a missed extra point, so Richland going to kick it off here. Kick to Bailey. Bailey's got it, and he's crossed the 30. He's going to be met at the 30 and driven back. And that's where Summertown will take over. They'll try to get their lead back here.
Glenn, I do want to give a shout out real quick. Just got a text here. I don't know if you know Miss KK Shaddix, one of our young softball talents in Summertown. You'll know Miss Rhonda, I'm sure. She is 15 years old today, so she's sitting at home right here. Well, I guess she's wherever she's at. They're chilling out watching the game. So we want to wish her a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, young lady.
I'm going to tell you, to put up with Rhonda, she's got to be a pretty tough kid. I know that.
You said that, not me.
I'll have to hide from Rhonda for a few weeks now. She's going to get me if she hears that.
All right, so Summertown's had some things going on the last 2 possessions. Kind of had the unfortunate interception that was returned all the way back down the field to the 13. Let's see if they can get something going back again. That's Lindsay. Hands off to Love, and Love is met in the backfield. No push there by the offensive line as those 2 defenders for Richland were, I'm surprised one of them didn't take the handoff, Adam.
Yeah, there was that backfield was loaded up with Richland defenders. And look, momentum, you can see a clear momentum shift right now. That interception, honestly, this crowd was dead for the whole 3rd quarter up till now. And now they are energized for sure. So Summertown's got to come up with a big play here, whatever it is, to kind of get this crowd back out of the game and kind of slow this Richland defense down.
Okay, so Lindsay, same setup. He's got Williams and Love behind him in the backfield. He's got Bryant and Robinson's out to the wide. Pitch out to Love. Love trying to turn the corner. He's found a little bit of running room. He's going to get ahead for some positive yardage. Get the loss back and then some. Gain of about 4.
You know, Clint, you just wonder here with the momentum change. You're looking at, I guess, what are we looking at here? A 3rd and probably about, looks like about 3rd and 6 maybe?
Yeah, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
You wonder here if you don't pull something out, whether it be a reverse, maybe to get something, maybe something like Richland tried to do earlier in the game, a little halfback pass. I mean, 6 yards, the way this defense is playing, is not an easy thing to do on the ground now.
Maybe see if you can get Ty Bryant something, maybe on a pitch out or a reverse, that maybe if he can, if Ty can just turn the corner, a lot of things can happen.
Yeah, I mean, he could switch, he could give you the lead.
May see a screen out pass here to Bryant because he's one-on-one here.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand it off the middle. Got a good run out of it. That's Williams. Runs into his own man. We do have some laundry on the field, and I think we're going to get a hold.
We do have a ball on the ground, and I think Richland has it. They do.
Well, we do have a flag back here, so let's see what's going on.
That is in the area of a hold. They're going to negate that penalty. It's against Summertown.
Yep, that's going to turn it over. Give it back to Richland as they'll have it right at midfield. Momentum definitely in Richland's favor now. Good run there by Williams, too, Anthony Williams. And it looked like he ran in the back of his own player, bounced off, then just got cracked by a defender from Richland, and the ball gets on the ground and Richland covers it, they're going to decline the holding penalty, as anybody would.
I never saw that ball come out, Clint, but it was between the time he ran into his own player and between the time he hit the ground. Somewhere in that process, that ball came out.
All right, so Richland back in business now. They're actually probably about the 49. Straight snap back to the running back who's taken over in the quarterback position. That's number 13, Ethan Workman, and he's putting the game on his back.
That was a gain of about 16 yards, Clint.
Well, that's two. Then he has ran the ball 2 consecutive times for about 30.
Yeah.
Because he ran it in the end zone from about the 14-yard line, and as you said, he went about 15 yards untouched. We'll probably expect it again if you're Summertown, and it is. Workman's going to power behind right, left tackle. He's going to go down. Summertown's going to get a tackle in on that time for a short gain.
And, you know, we were talking earlier, Clint, about Richland's, the size of their line. This is when having a big line really starts paying off. You've been playing in the rain. It's late in the game. You got those big bodies laying on you. It's rough on your defensive lines when those offensive linemen that size are going to work. Summertown's been hit a lot tonight.
Game clock at 8.5. Same play. Workman getting it out of the Wildcat, running off left tackle. Pretty good game. Going to be short of the first down. But that'll make it 3rd down and about 2, maybe a short 3.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Raiders.
You know, you've got to think, too, you're in 2-down territory.
You are.
If you're Richland, too. So Summertown's going to probably have to have 2 stops to keep Richland from making 3 yards
and
here.
At this point, Adam, if nothing else, you just hope that Workman, if nothing else, if they keep getting 2 or 3 at a time, that clock will be your friend if you're Summertown. Workman going to battle, power ahead again.
Workman
going to be real close to the first down. I think he's got it.
Be close to a first down.
And I'm sure we're going to have to stop and measure, and we will. No, they're just going to say it's short. 4th down. 4th and inches.
And less than a foot.
So clock will continue to run at 7.5. This is a stop of a lifetime, Adam, if you can get one here on inches. You're trying to get the best penetration you can if you're Summertown. And I think you got to know where the ball's going, Adam.
Yeah, you may just be looking at a quarterback sneak right up the gut here.
Well, it's been 4 consecutive plays.
Yep.
Richland's going to try to draw them off sides now. They're going to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute. Stay with us.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
All right, welcome back. 4th and inches. Summertown trying to get a stop here. Richland on the move. And Summertown rain. Workman in the shotgun. He's going to take it again. Plows ahead, and he's going to have the first down. I think everybody here probably knew that play was coming because that's 5 consecutive plays, Adam, that it's just been a direct snap to him, and he's plowed ahead.
Yeah. You're in a situation here if you're Summertown, you may need to start really loading the box because you're getting inside of almost 6.5 minutes here and seeing if you can force their hand here.
Same play. Workman going to spin around, going to break a few tackles. He's going to power it down to about the 10. I think he's probably at about the 11, so Richland can still get a first down without getting a touchdown. But at this point, Adam, they're not worried about first downs. They're just going to keep running that play that Summertown can't stop right now.
Yeah, and you're rolling inside of almost 6 minutes left. You know, Summertown may not have a ton of time in addition to, but I do think they'll have most of their timeouts available if they need it, but we'll see.
Yeah, Summertown has not used one this half. Workman with the snap again. Comes around the edge. Gets down to about the 5. Good first down run there by Workman, who has just put it on his shoulders.
It looks like the first down line to gain is at about the 2, so they can get a first down here without scoring. And it looks like they're about 2.5 yards away from getting the first down.
Showing 2nd and 5. Workman gets the play call. I can't believe at this point he's needing a play call.
Yeah.
I can't believe he just not know what he's running.
It may just be them talking and relaxing and letting that clock roll.
I guess he's deciding if it's right or left. Snap to Workman again. He's going to go left with it this time. Punches up the middle. They're going to say he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. And Richland's going to go up 19-13 with the extra point upcoming. I'm going to be honest with you, Adam. I don't know that if I'm not Richland right here, I don't know that I don't go for 2 with the same play.
I mean, you may be right, Clint. Of course, there's always chances if Summertown comes down and score, it comes back and bites you.
That's true.
But then again, if you're confident in your offense, but it looks like they're going to kick it.
Trimble's kick is up.
Field goal kick is up, and it is good. That'll change our lead from 20 for Richland to 13 for Summertown. We'll be back in 1 minute, getting ready for Summertown to take the ball over and try to tie this thing or take the lead. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
All right, welcome back. Richland to kick it off to Summertown. It's deep and it's to Casey Bailey. He's got it this time, caught it around the 20. Pushing forward, gets across the 30. He goes down about the 32 to the 33. And that's where Summertown will take over with 5 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Well, you've got time here, Clint. You got all your timeouts, I believe. I don't think we've taken any. I mean, you got plenty of time. Just got to execute. Make the plays you need to make and give yourself a chance to tie or win this football game.
All right. So John Wesley Lindsay will come back out and try to lead his team back down the field. The only thing is, Adam, they do have 3 timeouts, so you don't have to get throw happy here.
No.
You can run, but it's gotta be productive. There can't be any penalties. There can't be anything going backwards. So here's Lindsay. Same situation. Receiver out wide on both sides. 2 running backs behind him. Going to hand it directly up the middle to Love.
Ball is carried up the middle.
Short game, but it is positive yards.
Stopped by a host of Raiders.
That'll make it 2nd down. And the clock approaching 4.5.
And the main thing you want to try to do here, Clint, you want to either look to try to get out of bounds if you can to stop that clock. First downs in high school football will stop the clock. The issue with these short games into the middle of the field is the clock is rolling.
Yeah, and I will say this. That's something we're going to have to definitely pick up here. It's Wesley going to the sideline to get the plays, coming back in, and things like that. We're taking a lot of time between plays with only 4 minutes to go here in the contest.
That first snap came at over 5 minutes left, and it's now at 4:11.
Right.
So you've had a 50 seconds run off the clock between plays, and that's tough.
Lindsey's going to keep that one. Powers ahead. Is going to get the first down. That'll stop the change. And now we've got Laundry coming in late. Let's see what we've got here by Mr. Head Referee.
That's also in the area of a hold, and it is.
Holding Eagles.
I didn't even see anybody back there for him to hold. But either way, that's going to back it up. Spot foul, and they're going way back.
Yeah. You know, the one thing I'm not, as you get up into bigger schools, Clint, a lot of times they'll give these officials microphones, to announce the penalties.
Right.
You can actually say who a penalty is on, a number.
Right.
I know a lot of the coaches, especially at Summertown, but all high school coaches would love to know if they're going to call a hold, who is that penalty on. So when they go back and see film, they can look at that.
2nd and 15. Clock's at 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the contest. Lindsey under center. Gonna power ahead up the middle. He's going to keep it. Short gain. That'll make it 3rd down and at about 12.
Gain of about 3. Going to bring up 3rd down and 11 for Summertown.
Wouldn't be surprised if Summertown don't take a timeout, but they haven't yet.
They may be looking to try to get this first down. Keep your timeouts. If you don't get the first down here, I wondered if you don't punt the football, Clint. Get it back to them. You've got all your timeout.
Well,
try to flip the field.
You don't have to worry about that now because they have called the timeout.
Yeah.
We'll stay right here with it. Summertown kind of on their last leg now. Right at 3 minutes to go. 3rd down and 12. Ball's at around the 30-yard line of Richland. So Summertown's going to have to travel about 70 yards in about 3 minutes with only 2 timeouts. And honestly, let's just call it what it is. Hadn't been much of a passing game tonight. Only had one complete pass.
And I think at halftime, I think Richland only had 2 completed passes themselves at the half. And you have to think, Clint, like you just said, with this timeout called, you've got to think Summertown does not want to have to give the ball back to Richland.
No.
At this point, you can't. They're basically, your goal here is you've got 2 downs to get, 12 yards?
Yep.
And keep this game alive. Even if you turn the ball over here, whether on downs or any other route, you've got Richland with the football with only 2 timeouts remaining. And let's just be honest, Richland's had their way the last few possessions running the football.
They have.
So it's not an easy thing to stop them right now. Summertown is having their difficulties controlling Richland's running game.
People sit down. Let's go. Come on, get up here and make some noise.
All right, same setup. Lindsey under center. Drops back to throw. Got a little time. Going to let it go.
Oh, my goodness.
Hits Bryant in the hands, and Bryant gets knocked down. Just let him up a little too high. Ball gets deflected away. I thought Ty was going to be able to pull that down, but then he just gets cracked down on. Ty Bryant, he's hurting.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Clint, that was a pretty well-thrown football. Tough play for sure, but, man, if you can make that play, you're staring at a first down there at about midfield.
All right, so this is kind of it right here, 4th and 12. Wouldn't be surprised if this is your ball game right here, Adam. You're probably going to get a timeout, make sure everybody's on the same page, but I'm not sure yet. Summertown, I believe they will. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute. Stay right here with us, and we'll be right back.
Summertown.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
All right, welcome back to Richland. Summertown, 4th and 12. This is your ball game here if you're Summertown, more than likely.
You've got to make sure you get to the chains
Going to go out of the shotgun now. Got a different quarterback now to throw it. That's Jaden Stoll. He's going to let it go, and it goes through the hands of Robinson on the sideline. He had to lay out to make a play for it, but boy, if he'd have came down with it, it would have been a first down. Good throw there by sophomore Jaden Stoll.
That looked like a pretty well thrown ball, Clint. Tough play there on the sidelines, but man.
That's a tough throw, too, because you've been on the sideline the whole game. You come in, fire a pass, but.
Those are 50-50 plays if you're an offense you need to make if you can do your best to try to make them. Tough plays, but.
All right, so Summertown, if my math's correct, I think we should have one timeout left.
Yeah.
So they can stop the clock runs, so Richland's not going to be able to go in victory formation.
No.
But if you're running the ball as well as Ethan Workman has, you don't have to. But that also leaves the opportunity to come up with a fumble or something happen crazy right here.
If you're Summertown and when you tackle the ball carrier, you have got to rip at that football.
Got to pull that lawnmower string.
Yes.
And here comes Workman. He's running to the right side. Summertown snuffs it out. It's going to be a tackle for a loss. Summertown will get to use their – I don't know if they'll use it now or see what happens here. They haven't used it yet.
And, of course, if you're Richland, then you could kind of tell by the running style right there. I'm sure they've been told that you cover that thing up like it's your prized possession in the whole world.
Yeah.
He pretty much went down with two hands on that and kind of conceded himself right there just to be sure to not lose the football.
All right, second down, 11 to go. Summertown looks like they're bringing the house. Got a bunch of blockers now for Workman in there. They're going to let this clock run down as low as they can. Now Workman snapped it, and he's got it. Punching it up the middle. He's going to power ahead for a good gain.
Workman carries the ball straight up the middle.
So if Summertown can get a stop here, they might get to use their timeout with probably about a minute to go. If my math's correct. Nope, Summertown's going to use it now. And that'll be the last time out of the contest. We'll take it with them. Last time out, 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by.
All right, welcome back. Clock stopped at 1:45, third down and 7. Summertown has used their last time out, so first down here for Richland will pretty much put it away. Running it up the middle. He's going to be stopped short of the first down is Ethan Workman. That'll bring up fourth down, but the clock will not stop. 1:33 and counting.
Going to bring up fourth down and 3 for the Raiders.
All right, Clint, if you're Summertown, you've got to have not only do you have the clock against you, but you've got to have a stop here. Richland gains 3 yards here and gets this first down. The game is over.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, it's definitely not. It isn't in your favor if you do get a stop, but it's over if you don't.
Yes. You cannot allow Richland to get 3 yards here. That'll give them a first down, and they can pretty much run it out for sure at that point.
And I'd say everybody here in this stadium knows what's coming.
Yeah.
I think it's
so you're not saying we're fixing to see a shotgun 4-wide pass formation coming up and a throw, huh?
Richland did what I thought they'd do. They let the clock run all the way before they could get a penalty and call timeout. But no, Adam, I think every person in this stadium would probably be very, very shocked if number 13, Ethan Workman, is not taking a direct snap out of the shotgun and going to plow ahead. And, hey, if he gets it, he gets it. And if he don't, he don't. Summertown's still pinned back.
Yeah.
With basically under a minute to go. So.
Well, and job one right here at Summertown is the defense has to hold here. At that point, you're still up against it. You've got to go basically probably 75 to 80 yards to score a touchdown with 40 seconds left with no timeouts. But you have a chance, but you can't do any of that until you get this stop.
But either way, Adam, overall, you seeing progress from both sides of the football for Summertown. This is the first game I've called live, but hard to really say a lot of good about that first game. But from Wayne County today, saw some things that I can feel like Summertown has definitely minimized the penalties.
They have.
You know, they're playing a little bit smarter and stuff. At the end of the day, when you're playing a lot of sophomores and you replace the group they did last year, it's not going to just come overnight.
No. I've been impressed overall as a whole. You know, some mistakes have really cost them tonight, but they played really hard football tonight.
All right, so same setup for Richland. Workman's in the back. Takes the snap, and he's going to plow ahead. He's going to get the first down, and that'll pretty well do it. Richland's going to be able to go in their victory formation. May not even have to run a play once this ball snapped. It's on 40. They've set it. I don't think they'll have to run a play, Adam. You're the high school referee, though.
They shouldn't have to.
It
looks like when they started that clock to count, it was under 40 seconds, and they should not have to. Summertown's out of timeout, so this should be the end of the football game.
All right, so hard-fought effort for the Summertown Eagles. They'll drop to 0-3 as we're at 10 seconds to go.
8, 7, 6.
They're counting it down. They're not even going to spot the football or make them snap it, and that's how this contest will end. I'll tell you what, we'll let the crowd settle down just a little bit, then we'll just send this thing home from here instead of taking a break and coming back. Summertown goes on the road, torrential downpour to start this contest. Scoreless through one quarter. Summertown scores, Richland scores, and we're tied at 7 going into the half. Summertown comes out, takes the lead 13-6, marching. Have a good chance to maybe put the thing away at them, and then just a costly interception that gets returned all the way back down to the 13, and it was all Richland after that point.
Yeah, at that point, Summertown was really starting to enforce its strength on the field. At that point, you got deep into Richland's other side of the field against Richland. You're on the verge of going in for possibly going up 2 scores. Richland's crowd was out of it. You could hear a pin drop over here, and look, it just happens. I'm not blaming anybody. It was just a mistake that gave Richland momentum, and they capitalized on it. And that's what you got to do.
And it is, and you
Richland did it. So
you got to tip your hand to Ethan Workman.
Yeah,
the kid started out as a receiver the whole first half. And second half, they drop him back in the quarterback, run a wildcat with him, and they don't run another play.
No.
Basically the whole fourth quarter, and score 2 unanswered off Summertown to win the ball game. As far as next week goes, we're going to have 2 games on back-to-back days broadcast for you. Summertown Middle School will be at Collinwood on Thursday. We'll have that live. The following night, Summertown High School will be at Collinwood for high school action, and we'll have that game on the air for you as well. For Adam Lindsay, for our technical man extraordinaire, Mr. Will Pettis, this is Clint Brazier saying so long from Richland, everybody. We'll see you next week in Collinwood.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.